So, hello and welcome back again, my dear students. Today we are having a new chapter which is redox reaction, and this is not so important, but from this chapter you will get one question. Especially means if you are, I'm talking from here electrochemistry plus redox, total 3 questions you are having. Okay, so once again I am welcoming you, and you are watching this video on my YouTube platform Govind Chemistry, and myself your chemistry mentor Govind Agnihotri. Hope you are enjoying. So in that case we are going to start with oxidation. So one thing I want to be very clear with you people. If you know the concept, then this video is not useful for us because it is a small topic. So that's why I am saying, maybe you know the things, then it is okay. No need to follow it, because already if you know the concept, then, but still I am giving you some question. If you are able to solve that question, then leave the video. You have to find out the oxidation number of sulfur in H2SO5, oxidation number of bromine in Br2O3, oxidation number of chlorine in CaOCl2. If you are able to solve this problem, then you can leave the video, because you know the concept. So let's do it. Here if you are solving, what it is? Hydrogen means +1, sulfur you have to find out, oxygen -2. So it will be, how to write in that case? H2. So sulfur for X plus 2 for hydrogen, 10 for oxygen, you are getting is equal to 0. So from here X is equal to +8. This is the oxidation state. But in the next case, bromine X, oxygen again -2, so it is 3x minus 16 is equal to 0. Then x is equal to 16/3. That was a question in JEE once. And this is CaOCl2, so here +2 and here x, then -2 plus 2x is equal to 0, and x is equal to 0. That was question in NEET exam once. So all the oxidation number what you find, they all are wrong. How it is wrong, that I will tell you later. So if you want to know how to find this kind of oxidation number, then you have to be with me and we will sort it out. So this chapter, redox reaction. Redox means what, children? To understand redox, we have to understand what we have to understand. First I have to erase it. You have to understand that what is oxidation and what is reduction. If you are able to find out what is oxidation, what is reduction, then only you will understand the concept. So first I am going to discuss about the oxidation. So what is oxidation, children? Oxidation, and same time we will discuss the reduction also. So oxidation and reduction. So children, oxidation is what? Gain of O2, or you can say loss of electron. So I am showing you loss of electron. Here opposite, gain of electron. What is the meaning loss of electron and gain of electron? See, loss of electron means if any species A is forming A plus by losing electron, here oxidation number 0 and here oxidation number +1, oxidation number increases, so that is your oxidation. Similarly, any element B is accepting one electron, then it is converted into B minus, here oxidation number 0, here oxidation number -1, oxidation number decreases, so this process is referred as reduction, gain of electron. Few other things are there. Gain of what? You can say addition of oxygen, that is oxidation. Here addition of H2, that is reduction. Loss of hydrogen, that is oxidation. Loss of O2, that is oxidation. Okay, so one thing I will tell you, one important point here, that is oil, OIL. Oxidation involve loss. Oxidation, how to know? Oxidation involve loss of electron involved in the oxidation, and here RIG, reduction involve gain. Reduction involve gain. Gain of what? Gain of electron. Oxidation number increases, then oxidation number decreases, then reduction. There is nothing more than this. If oxidation and reduction simultaneously in one reaction happening, then that kind of reactions are called redox reaction. So we'll discuss one redox reaction. So I'm erasing this part. Oxidation and reduction simultaneously if happening, then that kind of process is called redox reaction. That kind of reaction is called redox reaction. So check it, that reaction. Here zinc solid state plus copper 2 plus aqueous state, it is converted into what? Zn plus 2 aqueous plus copper solid. Let's check it, which kind of process it is. Here still you don't have any idea about the oxidation number, but I am telling you, here oxidation number 0, here oxidation number +2, oxidation number increases. So this is oxidation. Which process it is? Oxidation. Here oxidation number +2, here oxidation number 0. So oxidation number decreases, then it is reduction. So both process happening, then this reaction is called redox reaction. Okay, discuss the more example, and then I am coming to the important part, and rule also I will tell you. Here Cr2O7 -2 plus Fe+2, it is forming Cr +3 plus Fe+3. So here it is what it is, Cr+3. It is losing oxygen, then it is what? Reduction. Fe+2 to Fe+3, oxidation number increases, then it is oxidation. So this is also example of redox reaction. So that is the concept of redox reaction. Later we will classify the various kind of equation, but first target is to know the how to find oxidation number. Okay, so how to find that oxidation number? So come to the point. Oxidation number, or you can say oxidation state. What you can say? Oxidation number or oxidation state. In that case, what it is basically, definition if you are talking, so that also I will tell you. It is the formal charge on an atom in a species. Whatever the formal charge present in any species, that is your oxidation number or oxidation state. So oxidation number and oxidation state, basically from the structure, 100% correct oxidation state or number you will find out from the structure of the compound only. Okay, without structure, just like from beginning I told you, you attempted wrong. So what is the concept of this? See, suppose here HCl is given. What given? HCl. Here plus charge on oxygen, here minus charge on chlorine, because what? Chlorine is more electronegative than hydrogen, so it is less electronegative, and chlorine is more electronegative. Okay, so you have to just like so. Like one more example, suppose H2O. So oxygen, hydrogen, So here oxygen is more electronegative. Plus charge, plus 1, plus 1, plus minus with this oxygen, plus minus with this oxygen. So overall minus charge, minus 2. So that is the oxidation state of oxygen. So how to know that? So you have to write one note here. In a covalent bond, assign negative sign to more electronegative atom and positive plus 1, here minus 1, to less electronegative atom. Which is more electronegative? Minus 1, less electronegative plus 1. Like that you have to do. Check it. Let's talk about the examples. SO2. So what is the structure? Sulfur, double bond oxygen, double bond oxygen. Now tell me one thing. For one single bond, oxygen is more electronegative than minus 1, plus 1. For second single bond, minus 1, plus 1. This oxygen, minus 1, plus 1. For this again second bond, plus 1. What is the overall charge on sulfur? Plus 4. So plus 4 is the oxidation number of sulfur, and minus 2 is the oxidation number of oxygen. Another example, H2SO4, oxidation number of sulfur. What is the structure? Everything based upon the structure. Sulfur, this is the structure of H2SO4. Now your formula here, this is hydrogen is less electronegative than minus 1. Again oxygen is more electronegative, so here plus 1, again plus 1, again minus 1. Sulfur and oxygen is more electronegative than plus 1. 2 bond, then plus 2, here minus 2, here plus 2, here minus 2. So overall charge on sulfur plus 2 plus 2 plus 2, total plus 6. So that is the oxidation state of sulfur here. So that's why I told you, if you are able to draw the structure, that is the actual method to calculate the oxidation number of any kind of compound. Next, H2S, sulfur oxidation state. Sulfur, hydrogen, which is more electronegative? Sulfur. So plus 1, minus 1, plus 1, minus 1, overall minus 2. Here oxidation number of sulfur, minus 2. Like that you have to do. So check it. Another example. After this video, there will be no problem in the oxidation number, I promise you. KMnO4. Oxidation number of Mn. So structure, manganese, double bond, double bond, double bond. That is the structure, right? Now -2 + 2, -2 + 2, -2 + 2, -1 + 1. One more by this bond, -1 + 1. So what is the oxidation number? 6 + 1 + 7. Let's talk about H2O2, oxidation number of oxygen. What is the structure? Do it. Here +1 more electronegative, less electronegative. Here same element, then no electronegativity difference, that means 0 0. For this +1 -1, so here oxidation of oxygen is -1. For same element there is no electronegativity difference, then 0. Next, HO2F, oxygen. So HOOF, again +1 -1, same element, 0 0. Here fluorine is more electronegative than oxygen, then here -1, here +1. So for this oxygen, oxidation number -1. For this oxygen, oxidation number +1. So if you know the diagram structure, then 100% correct thing you will do, right? That is the thing I want to tell you. So I hope it is clear to you. Let's solve more example. Then rule also I will tell you. And at the end of the video, first 3 element which I have given, that also I will show. So structure is the 100% correct method. I hope it is clear to you. For same element, oxidation number is 0. If no difference, then 0. Let's solve it. Na2S4O6, sulfur oxidation state. Structure: 4 sulfur are there, 1 2 3 4. OH OH, oxygen 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 oxygen. So let's check it. What is the oxidation number? Here +1 -1. In sulfur and oxygen, which is more electronegative? Oxygen. So here +1 -1, oxygen -2 +2 +2 -2, sulfur sulfur, this sulfur and this sulfur same, then 0. This sulfur 0, this sulfur 0, this sulfur +2 +2, and this sulfur 0 and +1. Here -1 -1 +1. So all the 5 sulfur, once again sulfur 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 sulfur. This sulfur oxidation number 5. 2 2 + 4 + 5 + 5. Then for this sulfur 0, this sulfur 0, and for this sulfur +5 again. Hope it is clear to you. Average oxidation number, average oxidation state, then how to do? 5 plus 0 plus 0 plus 5 by 4. Then 10 by 4, it is 5 by 2. It is correct, because oxidation number, this is average oxidation number. Next, Br3O8. Check it. Br oxygen, 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 oxygen. Now check it. Here plus 2 plus 2 plus 2. So here what it is? Plus 6. For this, plus 2 plus 2 plus 4 only, because Br 0. Here again plus 2 plus 2 plus 2. So here again plus 6. So like that it's happened. So this is the oxidation number. Average oxidation state, six plus 4 plus 6 by 3. So it is 16 by 3. So like that we have to solve. There are so many examples. Like one more, CrO5, chromium. So what is the structure? It's a butterfly structure. So what is the oxidation number? Plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1, and this is plus 2. So overall plus 6 oxidation state. Here minus 1 minus 1 minus 1 minus 1, for this minus 2. So that is the concept. Hope it is clear to you. One more I given, that also I will tell you right now. H2SO5. So what is the structure? H2SO5, sulfur oxidation state. So HO, sulfur, OH, and 2 more sulfur, 2 more oxygen. Then what is the oxidation number here? Plus 2 plus 2 plus 1 plus 1. So what it is? 6. What is the oxidation number? That time you calculated 8, but it is coming plus 6. So here this oxygen minus 2, this is minus 2, this is minus 2, this is minus 1, this is minus 1. So this is all about the oxidation number. Okay, so once again I am saying, if you know the structure, then that will be the only correct way to find the oxidation number. Okay, few rules are there. If you want, then you can go through your rules. Average oxidation state also I told you. Okay, so that is it. I hope rules you can check. Okay, in NCERT also given, so that rule you can follow. Generally your work will be done in the with the rule, but competitive questions, for that you have to go through the structures only. Okay, so by the formula sometime you are not able to find out the exact answer, right? So rules are there. If you want, then I will show you what kind of rules are there. See, step by step I have to erase. There is no other chance. So like that I told you, children. Now come to the rules. What are the rules? That once we will check some formula. Number one, oxidation state of alkali metal. Alkali metal, you know, is +1. Alkali metal what? Lithium, sodium, potassium, etc. Rule number 2, oxidation state of alkaline earth metal. What are the earth metal? Beryllium, magnesium, calcium, etc. Group 2 element. +2. Oxidation state of fluorine is +1, sorry, -1. Always. Any atom in elemental state has oxidation state 0. Like what? Cl2 in Cl, Br in Br2, sulfur in S8. So in elemental state they are having 0 oxidation state. Number 5, oxidation state of oxygen. So 99% time -2, 99%, but it is -1 in peroxide. But in rare case, I show you +1 also. It is having +1 and -1/2 also. Rule number 6, oxidation state of halogen is generally -1, but few have variable oxidation state also. Variable oxidation state like chlorine, -1 to +7, it will show -1 to +7. P block element, P block elements, they will also show variable oxidation state like nitrogen, sulfur, chlorine, etc. D block they will also show variable for iron, +1, +2, +3, like that. Manganese, +1, 2, +7. Rule number 7. Sum of oxidation state of all atom in a compound is equal to total charge. If no charge, then 0, and if charge is there, then depends upon the charge. Example, O in oxygen in H2O, so 2 into 1 plus x is equal to 0, then x is equal to -2. S in SO3, so x minus 6 is equal to 0, so x is equal to +6, like that. One more example, NO3 minus, so x minus 6 is equal to -1, then x is equal to +5. So that is the rules. You can follow the rules, and if you know the structure, then there will be no problem. So that is it for the oxidation number, nothing more than this. That is all. Thank you. All the very best.